Hey everybody, it's time for news. That's right, I'm back for another episode of the GC Informer. I'm Mark, also known as Coistorch, and today I've brought with me some bite-sized news. So let's get right into it. In response to a recent upswing in games with loot boxes and microtransactions, the UK government may soon do something about it. After 3 weeks and a petition of over 10,000 signatures, the UK government, in association with the Video Standards Commission and the PEGI Rating Board, have decided to investigate the situation further and see if any changes need to be made. Basically, if this investigation leads anywhere, there may be a new rating or changes to existing ratings. This would mainly affect under 18s if loot boxes are seen as a method of minor gambling. This could help monitor the problem a bit better and is probably the smoothest way to deter developers from continuing the growing loot box and microtransaction trend. It may not even happen, or it may only stick to the UK, so right now everything is just speculation. Personally, it'd be nice if games were a little more upfront if they had microtransactions or loot boxes right on the cover. Continuing the NeoGAF related news from previous days, some of the ex-NeoGAF members have come together to launch a new gaming forum called ResetEra. ResetEra is designed as a fresh home for gaming-related discussions. This whole situation has happened rather fast, and that's mainly due to the ex-NeoGAF mods already working on ResetEra in the background for some time. NeoGAF is still up and operational, and both forums are receiving a similar amount of traffic. It's actually rather impressive seeing how fast everything has gone, as ResetEra already has over several hundred unique discussion threads. Continuing from last week, we now have the first real gameplay footage of everyone's favourite bald Saiyan Nappa. While this is pretty minor, his announcement also came with some added game details. The biggest reveal was that Dragon Ball FighterZ will be launching in Western countries on January 26, 2018 for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One and PC. This was also a little surprising as the game launches in Japan on February 1st, 2018. Along with the release date, we also learned about a season pass for fighters. This pass costs $35 and will include 8 new characters and their respective lobby avatars and stamps. The season pass will not be included with the previously announced collector's edition of the game and will instead have another edition entirely. The Ultimate Edition includes the game, the season pass, an anime music pack with 11 songs from the anime, and a commentator voice pack. It will also include the previously announced pre-order characters and early access to the open beta starting January next year. It's a little annoying that it was revealed before all of the base roster had been confirmed, and the content isn't going to be included in the collector's edition. Personally, I don't mind it too much as I fell in love with the game during its closed beta earlier in the year, but I don't really blame anyone for being upset. Lastly, November's games for gold have been revealed. For Xbox One, the month starts with Trackmania Turbo as a fun, lighthearted multiplayer racing game. Later in the month, on November 16th, the entire season of Tales from the Borderlands will be added. I loved Tales from the Borderlands, it had great characters and some really stupid jokes. I actually prefer it to the mainline games, which is funny coming from a spin-off. On the Xbox 360, Nights into Dreams will be available during the first half of November. For those unfamiliar, the Nights series are very experimental Sega games that mixes 2D and 3D planes together to make a very unique acrobatic side-scroller. I've never actually played them before, but they've always seemed very interesting. The last Xbox 360 game is Deadfall Adventures, available during the second half of November. Deadfall Adventures is a first-person action-adventure game. It's kind of like a first-person Indiana Jones or Uncharted. It was definitely a product of its time, so it might be a bit dated now. Both 360 titles are available on Xbox One thanks to its backwards compatibility. And that's all for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe and let us know what you thought of the news in the comments below. Thanks for watching, bye!